to make a distinction between habits and practice here. You could have called the book The 12 Practices of Unity, or Evolution, or Heaven on Earth. All of these are actionable actions that are practices. You call them habits. Why habits?
Well, there's a warning on the book, Steve, that says these habits this book is habit forming, may cause a happier life. That's because when we all know, as we learn to brush our teeth and all the things that are habits, that if you do the same thing over and over again for 21 to 30 days, you're going to make a habit out of it. And one of the problems that I saw in society, as we've been trying to make society better, is that the negative things, and now more than ever, are like overwhelming. But the positive things are so fragmented that, nothing gets any traction. So when the habits are practiced and reflected on for the same habit for a 30-day period, or the amount of time it takes it's in a month, then everybody deepens that habit, both as a practice and as a part of their consciousness. And ultimately, as you move through time, and hopefully this experiment will go for a year, but it'll keep going. And over time, we'll all be uplifted 1 month at a time by these practices. So what are these practices? When I had that vision back in 1987, I had the idea about the fact that the months could become brand names for one of 12 aspects of the Golden Rule, or getting along together, but I didn't know what. And it took a while, and eventually I took a job managing a resort in southwestern Pennsylvania, and kind of happened to mention this idea to a bunch of people in town, and they said, wow, we'd kind of like to try that here in Somerset. So a group of people from the town got together, and we spent probably 8 or 9 months saying, okay, well, if we're going to make January a habit building practice, what's that going to be? What's February going to be? What are they going to be? And so the 12 habits were originally conceived as a kind of crowdsourced by the people in this town, from students to the mayor to the owner of a local radio station. They were all involved and excited in doing this. And they chose each of the habits. So this wonderful crowdsourced group decided that the month of January would be help others, be of service. The goal would be to lift our spirits and the spirits of others by caring, sharing, and giving. We extend the holiday giving season by making it a practice habit to begin the new year. The bottom line is, helping others puts intentional mutual benefit into practice. In the month of February, let's all remember you count. The goal is to know that you count and to believe it. February is the month of love, and what better month to love thyself and love thy neighbor? Each one of us counts. Each one of us makes a difference. Every person is valued, honored, and respected for who they are. In the month of March, let's resolve conflicts. The goal for the month is repair a relationship with at least one person. March comes off like a lion and out like a lamb. So what better month to get off the battlefield of conflict and onto the playing field of collaboration? In April, let's take care of our environment and rebirth the earth. The goal for you is to participate in a project that honors the earth, at least one. The Swami tells us that here, if we lose the earth, there goes the GDP. No ecology, no economy. So turn Earth Day into Earth Month and do something to regrow the garden and have a heaven of a time doing it. In the month of May, let's all be grateful. Honor the blessings in life. Appreciate others. Appreciate yourself. Every morning say, thank you for everything. Be grateful for your blessings, your challenges too. Appreciate the people in your life, including yourself. Gratitude invites grace. Thank goodness for gratitude. In June, stretch yourself to do something you've been longing to do or have put off for far too long, because the habit for June is reach higher. Reaching higher isn't only about achievement. It's about reaching for the higher love, higher thought, and higher power. How far would you have to stretch to live your fullest life before being carried out on a stretcher? We've all heard about hitting bottom, but how about hitting top? In July, let's all become involved. The goal for July is to create a world of abundance, to get off your buns and start dancing. It's not enough to be evolved if you're not involved. There's no better time for applied enlightenment. Consider the risk America's founders took that July so long ago. What are you willing to risk to stand up for the world we know is possible? Involve yourself. In August, know who you are. The goal for August is to write down your own values about family, children, personal behavior, work performance, and your own role in your community. Know thyself. Socrates and Plato all ascribe to this aphorism. What are your values? What is your purpose? What's your heart's desire? The most important thing to know about who we are is that we, as a part of the oneness, we are each an agent of universal love. August is the month to open our own agency. In September, the habit is do your best. Your goal, pick a task, even a small one, and give it all you got. The Greeks had a word for it, competition, only back in those days, compete meant strive together. Imagine all of us doing our personal best, striving together to win, 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 without having any losers. Talk about intentional mutual benefit. In October, the habit is to be patient and listen. The goal, find the patience to be present for cherished moments in your life. In our hurry-scurry world, we too often miss being present for the most important moments of our lives. Life is like a bag of M&Ms, moments and memories. The more present we are in the moment, the more vivid and vital the memories. In November, the habit is show a positive attitude. Wherever you go, wear joy in your smile. A positive attitude can be habit forming. Science tells us that when we smile, even if we aren't feeling happy, just the movement of those muscles cause the secretion of feel-good hormones. So showing a positive attitude just might very well create one. Finally, the last month of the year, and my favorite, December, the habit is celebrate community, family, and friends. The goal, let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Our greatest treasure in life are the people we love and those who love us. In this season of celebration, find community outside and find calm and unity within.